So today we're at the Art Gallery of Burlington at the Lakeshore, beautiful Lakeshore waterfront area. We'll get a pan of that right now, go over and show the camera where we are. We're here to celebrate the proclamation, which is over there, for Black, African, Caribbean, Canadian Appreciation Month. You'll see it on the banner there with the flags around it. So that was issued by the Mayor of Burlington, Marianne Meade Ward. Today we have a couple of Caribbean artists that are here, obviously Black artists as well, to do some background stories. So if anybody is familiar with craft, it's a program that goes behind the scenes of Black, African, Caribbean, Canadian artists and discovers the journey to become a creator and an artist. So today we're focusing on sound system and dub reggae and also dancehall reggae. So we have two artists that are coming in, but before we get to the artists, we have to get to the foundation. The foundation is the DJs. The DJ we have today is known as Diplomat Sound, the original, straight out of Trinidad and Tobago, but he's international. Kenrick, welcome to the craft stage.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. So Kenrick has been around for a while. He's actually been on several craft shows. He is hailing from my own hometown of Trinidad and Tobago, actually from the same district, Maruga, Indian represent. We think we're related, Princess Town. So I had to bring him on. Kenrick. So I want you to tell me a little bit about your history. How did you, first of all, you were born in Trinidad?
Yeah, I was born in Trinidad.
Okay, so how long have you been in Canada?
Since the early 90s.
So early 90s. Okay, so when did you first start playing music as the selector is the proper term?
Selector, yeah.
Right? So what's the difference between a DJ and a selector in your words?
Well, I just jockey, I would say. It's the same thing basically, you know? I select the music.
Okay.
This jockey play the music, so it's the same thing.
Right. I know some people, they're very particular about that. Maybe we can talk to the reggae dub artists and see what the difference is. But your term, a DJ and a selector,
the same
thing. All right, so Diplomat Sound. First of all, what's your DJ name?
Squiddly G.
Squiddly G. So you don't look like Squiddly or anything. Where did that come from?
Playing sports younger. My friend just gave me the name Squiddly because I was smaller than everybody else.
So basically, you were a small youth and you grew up.
Still small.
Yeah. What sports were you playing?
Basketball and football, soccer. Yeah.
Wow. And you played that in Canada or in Trinidad?
Canada, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you were originally in sports. How did you get into music?
Well, I always loved music from small. Always used to listen to music. Always used to play music in school. Playing from cassette.
Oh wow.
Selected from cassette. Yeah.
And you look so young. Well, you know what cassette. Anyway, so you started with cassettes, doing the pause, repeat.
Right.
I did all that. Stop, rewind, turn it around.
When I came to Canada now, my mother see I love music, you know, so she bought me my first thing. Because she didn't want me to, she wanted me to feel comfortable in Canada because I used to cry to go back home.
Yeah. Yeah. So, at what age was that you started?
I was about 16, I would say. I was 16 years old, yeah.
So not like, very, very young. You were almost a young man.
Yeah.
So when did you get your first gig as a DJ? What age? And where was it?
Well, we used to create our own gigs in the basement and at home. Anytime Mommy leave to go to the States for the weekend.
Okay.
We would invite people over.
So basement parties, family parties you used to play for. What was your favorite genre of music at the time?
Me, it was always reggae because we grew up listening rock as reggae and soul music. Soul, that's my passion. Soul, I feel like I have an old soul.
Yeah, and you see people think because we're from Trinidad that we must only love soul.
Yeah, because the music growing up was mostly soul music playing at home and some Otis Redding, Al Green.
Yeah.
That was most of the music that I heard listening. Soca was more carnival time and I grew up in a Christian house, so the music couldn't play.
Right. So, what I was going to ask you, at what point did you decide to call yourself Diplomat Sound? How did that
Well,
go?
Diplomat Sound come from a friend from Jamaica. He's the original Diplomat Sound, and I joined with him in late 90s.
Okay, what's his name?
Mikey mentioned.
Mikey
He lives in
mentioned.
Jamaica now.
Big up Mikey mentioned, okay. So you and him collaborated to become Diplomat
Yeah,
Sound.
he was already Diplomat song, but I joined with him.
Okay, so you went to Trinidad.
Yeah, right.
And then you would go to Jamaica sometimes and perform?
Still go to Jamaica.
Did you go to other islands?
We went to Grenada, St. Lucia, I went to Barbados.
Wow.
I've been to England before.
Under the Diplomat Sound.
Yeah.
So you guys are taking this serious, you're traveling the world as diplomats and you're representing.
And
Awesome.
all over Canada.
Awesome. So we're going to go over here to the DJ set. I just want you to show me a little bit about what you do. Will you give us a little sample of how this all operates? So, you know, I just rent the equipment thanks to our sponsors, Long McFade. You know, they support me in this venture. So the mixer board here, and then we have the DDJ SX3, which is called the controller, like
DJ controller, yeah.
And then we got the laptop.
Laptop with the music.
So how does all of this work together? Like, why do we need this to play this? And what is happening over there?
Well, this is the heartbeat, you know, this is where all the music is. Right.
Can you come and zoom out here?
Laptop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Big up to my videographer, Kiara, Kiki Bling, because her sister, T-Vision, is at work, so she's substituting today. So yes, so that's the laptop. You want to come around here and show this view of it? So this is the basic setup for a DJ sound system. So when you say DJ sound system, what does that mean to you? Because we know that there's a culture of people that usually only play music or they sing off of the sound system.
Right.
So what is the essential elements that you need to be a DJ dub sound selector, for instance?
Well, first of all, you have to know music. You can't say you want to be a DJ and focus on one genre of music. You know, you have to love music, any music. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, music on our own.
So you have to have an open mind
Open
and
mind.
creative, and you have to show your what? Your craft. Okay, so like, oh, and also, since we're here, big up to our sponsors, Libra non-alcoholic beer. This came straight from the Maritimes. They donated that for me, so I want to show that Caribbean people don't need to be drunk or getting on ridiculous. You know, we can party with some, you know, non-alcoholic beverages and feel nice and airy. So thank you to Libra for sponsoring Craft Live today. So back to our regular questions here. So basically you said that you need to be creative and have, you know, ability to show your craft for all different genres. Now, what are the sounds that you would give, for example, for a dub? So give me a dub rhythm, for instance. So you probably have some dub plates. Now, what are dub plates? Because I've heard of those and I want to know what the definition
Dub plates is really the singer or the artist or the DJ singing about your sound system name or your DJ name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so give me an example of a Diplomat sound dub, for example.
This artist goes by the name of Ja Melody out of Trinidad and Tobago.
What's his name?
Ja Melody.
Oh, I've heard of him, John Melody. Okay, big up John Melody, all the way from Trinidad and Tobago.
Good friend of mine, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. And this is a dub plate he did for Diplomat song. That's how it was recorded.
That's how it was recorded. So it gives you time to talk in between.
Right.
Wow, smart, eh? Okay. Because I started off actually, your partner Neelis, I started off in clubs in Toronto back in the 90s. And when I met them, they were, you know, playing in basements and different things, and they would just hand me a mic and just be like, "Sing a girl, come in," right? And I would just sing like a Whitney song or something over a dub rhythm. So you were playing one earlier, you were mixing in Vandalese music to a dub. So what made you pick that particular song to go? How do you get the vision in your head, like you're gonna mix a song together? Like what do you think of that will work?
Well, it's more about the feeling. And sometimes the rhythm, it's all about the rhythm. You feel a rhythm, and You might be singing a song in your head and say, alright, you will go good with this rhythm.
Go good with it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I like all of these buttons on here. Can you show me what all these buttons do? And I asked you about this part here. So we got the console. Come over here, my videographer. Let's take a little tour of the video.
This one is the master. This one controls the sound, the master.
Okay. So you have it set right now to how you are.
Levels, yeah.
Okay, the levels. And then when we go over here now.
This is the cue point when you start mixing and you fade. This is the fader. Fade over to the next song.
So your partner DJ Neelis, he loves to do sound effects. So give me a Neelis. He's not here today. Give him a Diplomat sound effect. So he likes it. He likes it. Exactly. Right. So in the middle of a song, you might play that just to hype up the crowd a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. So this is really interesting. I learned a lot. Thank you, Kenrick.
You're welcome.
Is there anybody you'd like to give a
Thanks,
shout out?
Leslie.
You're welcome. Would you like to give anybody a shout out?
Shout out everybody, you know? Everyone.
Big up to anybody in Trinidad you want to shout out? I know you said John Melody, but anybody else?
I want to pick up my mom, you know, because she's the reason why I'm here. And she gave me my full start, you know?
Thank you, Mommy, for
Even though I didn't
buying.
want to be here.
She bought you that,
Right.
that turntable, and here we
Yeah.
are. He graduated to the controller. And he's definitely controlling the
And big
music
up my
today.
Uncle Roland, because he have a sound system in Trinidad that
What's Uncle Roland's sound system
he
name?
don't have a name, right? He just always have a sound system. And play
Diplomat
music.
Senior.
Yeah.
Alrighty, big up Uncle Roland. All right, so that is the end of this little session of Craft Live. Stay tuned for a little bit more. We're gonna have Kenrick now accompanying some artists. So yes, he's drinking his Libra beer. How does it taste, by the way?
Like fake, yeah.
It tastes nice.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And thank you to our video.